Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Thief the Dark Project. We're picking up on Chapter 7, The Lost City. And we're gonna head up here. And it wasn't necessary to go up here because I've already been over there. Okay then. Just gonna jump across then. We already got that notebook. I think before I go after... No, the water talisman is that way, I believe. I'm not sure. I'll have to come up here and look. One of the talismans is up this way, the other one's in the other direction. So, I believe this leads to the fire talisman. I can't collect that one yet, but I want to loot the area over here. Got 3 fire arrows. Got a couple of water arrows. Now we've got this area here. If I'm not careful, I'll fall into the lava. But 4 more water arrows. But yes, first of all I want to come over here before I collect the water talisman, because it's just easier. I apologize for the yelling in the background. Apparently my dog is misbehaving. In here we've got a tiara in the windowsill. We've got 3 Lost City jars, I believe they're called. We've got 3 more of them in here. And if I come in here and drop down here, we've got 3 more Lost City jars. A ring in this chest. And a Lost City papyrus. We're up to 1200 loot. And we've got another scroll here. From Secretary of Protocol Weitan to Keeper of the Keys Fuquan, it is spoken that Vatoran has closed the Coliseum for reasons other than piety. In a year and a day of mourning, Turan may devise a way to make money from the building, as cheering crowds were to his father is the clink of coins to Turan. To enter the key with Vatarak is genius. None will touch it, yet should it serve, it can be lost to grave robbers. Our new master is wily. This humble servant fears for Karath-Din. And Karath-Din, I believe, is the name of this lost city. But I want to come over here. 3 more Lost City jars and another Lost City papyrus. And see, once I get the water talisman, this area will be filled with Craymen, which are those strange creatures that have the weird claws for their hands. Look kind of like a hammerhead shark for their head and claws for their hands. So I wanted to get this stuff first. And see, in other difficulties, there's supposed to be I believe, a fire arrow, a gas arrow, and a healing potion right in here. Or maybe it's a water arrow, a gas arrow, and a healing potion. But they're supposed to be in there on other difficulties, but expert it is not there. And over here we've just got a dead end. I don't know why I went down here. But this is the machine we need to put the bridge out, but the lever is missing. There's nothing over there. Not in this difficulty, anyway. I've tried to shoot up there, but that is stone and not wood on the ceiling, even though it looks like it could be wooden. So you end up losing the rope arrow. So you shoot into the beam, climb up here. In here we've got one of the masks I mentioned I can pick up because of that that thing I bought. Oh, I never even read that. Is this it? Yes, Sangar, let me know if you ever come across any good antiquities in your explorations. I'd be particularly interested in any ritual headdresses and masks. The golden enamel work from the Seerat, I'm guessing that's the name of the people, I'm not sure, is increasingly rare, and I needn't point out that if you ever found something dating back to the precursors, I'd make you a rich man. Bram Gervais, or whatever his name is. But yeah, that's the thing I bought that said I could get the, I forget what it said already. Oh. But that was the tip or whatever it was that I bought. So we've got a couple of jars in there and a tiara. We've got a couple of jars and a papyrus in here. See, we've got a lot of loot in this area. And there would have been 2 Craymen up here as well later on in the mission. But anyway, it is possible to jump across here and go get the fire talisman, but then you can't get back across because of the raised area. It's possible to get stuck over there and you can't finish the mission then. So, I mean, it might be possible to get back across, but it would be extremely difficult, and I'd rather not do that. I find it easier to loot the area than go get the water talisman and come back through. So there is a bit of back and forth here, I apologize for that. And if I'm careful, I can run straight across that. Last thing I want to do is be running across it and fall into the lava. Wouldn't be a big deal as I just saved recently, but I still don't want it to happen. So I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to quick save here. And we're back to this area where there was the keeper notebook over there, and I want to be careful here and kill that one. And that alerted the other one as it's the darker color now. But hopefully it will come over here and I can shoot that one as well. There we go. Now in here we've got these. They're worth 15 each, and there's a total of 23 of them. So we make a good amount of gold or loot or whatever you want to call it, cash in there. So my objectives, I've already reached the 2,000 in loot and including 500 in gems. So now I need to recover the medallions, get the 2 talismans, and leave the city. Okay, in here we've got a couple of fire arrows. I want to come up here It's not necessary to come up here, I don't think, but anyways. We've got a couple more masks. And see, if I hadn't bought that papyrus thing telling about the guy finding headdresses and stuff, I wouldn't be able to get the loot from those. I would be able to pick them up, but they would be just like a item I could throw around to make noise and stuff. Okay, another scroll here. To honor the life memory of our departed father and king, Vatrak, son of the sky, the Coliseum he built for his people will be closed for a year and a day. Let the gates be locked and none make merry, while the sky and earth themselves do shake and cry for their departed brother. This I decree, Vataran, son of the sky. I don't think there's anything else in this area. Over here, I was already over there. Over here, I just wanted to show this. There's a stairway leading to more lava. There's lava everywhere. But now, seeing as I believe I got all of the loot in here, I'm gonna come up here and out through this. Up here. And I'm now above the room with the lava that had all the gems on the walls. And I think I'm going the right way to get to the water talisman. I hope so. Yes. I want to go this way. And here we're coming to some other part. These show what part of the city they are. This one I'm not sure what that symbol means. But the one we passed before that room with all the gems on the wall was signifying that was the what's it called? I can't think of the word right now. I apologize. The arena. Or not arena, the theater. It was the theater. Now,
what have we here?
Here's one of the medallions I need to get. Some coin purse there. Another keeper journal. We've been careful to avoid the roaming elementals throughout our sojourn, but today we've taken a serious blow. From out of nowhere, a number of them assaulted the troop. We fended them off with our remaining supply of water crystals, but the price was heavy. Hodge was relentlessly burned. I apologize. And may not live through the night. Both Yanis and Abner are dead. And then we've got a... move that. We've got a scroll. Let the tomb be dug deep into the earth and filled with all manner of things which are pleasing to serve him in his nether days. Splendor shall follow our beloved monarch to mark his glory. And woe to those who would disturb his sleep. They shall be imperiled from below, from above, and from that which is directly before their eyes. Now, carefully, I want to come over here. We've got some silver ore. I don't want to touch the lava because it's pretty much instant death. Well, it is instant death. Which I like about this game, whereas some games when there's lava you can like run across it and you take damage but you don't die. This one, you touch it, you're dead. Now we've got to jump here. And I believe you can use a rope arrow there to get across, but if you run and jump you should be able to make it. So here we've got a coffin or sarcophagus, whatever you want to call it. I believe in different difficulties there's something in them. I could be wrong. Otherwise if I'm wrong, there's no purpose to them whatsoever. As far as I know. Don't quote me on any of this. I It's been a long time. If we're not careful, that comes down and there's spikes all over it. I'm pretty sure that will be instant death. But now, in here, we've got this little pedestal with a lever on it. That's the lever we need to activate the drawbridge. Don't know why he needed to use it on there. And again, this I believe is where the King Vatoran or Vatarak or whatever his name was, whichever one it was buried. This is his coffin, I believe. Up in here we've got a couple more Lost City jars and another papyrus. We've got this thing. Up in here, as far as I know, there's nothing in this room, but it would appear that two of these pillars have water and two of them have fire, I believe. Either that or... Ah, I see. No, it's all four of them. There's fire. I believe that one's fire, this one's earth, water, and air. But, oh, here we've got water up there. So, time to go and get the water talisman. And then we're going to be assaulted by Craymen when we leave. I believe that was the term for them, was Craymen.
One down, one to go.
No. And I hope I'm not missing any loot, because I do not want to have to come back through any of this. I'm trying to go off of memory, which I've done pretty well so far. And that thing comes down again. I've done pretty well so far, but I can't guarantee anything. Oh, no. To make the jump across again. And then we're going to have 3 Craymen out here right away. And we can hear them making noise. So I'm going to climb up here. And there they are, those guys. One thing I don't think I've mentioned before, with fire arrows, just having them equipped because of the glow of the fire, you become more visible. So that one's dead. That one's dead. Hey, don't run away. No, don't. Hold still. That's for making me waste my fire arrows. But no. There's going to be Craymen all over the place now. Those are the enemies I mentioned earlier will appear after grabbing the water talisman. You don't have to stay on the tops of these, I just do. I just do because I like to. I'm going to try to avoid the Craymen rather than fight them. Those 3 I didn't really have a choice. I suppose I could have just run past them, but I didn't want to risk taking damage. Okay, we'll have one down here. He's probably right out here. There he is. So I'm just gonna run. Wait a second. How did he not see me? I don't know, they might actually be blind, I'm not sure. I know in the 4th game there are some enemies that are completely blind. You can be standing right in front of them and they don't see you. So maybe those guys are kind of like that. But now we're going after the fire talisman. We're gonna have to avoid a few more Craymen up here. I mean, I could kill them, but rather than risk fighting and taking damage or risk running out of supplies that I may need, I prefer to just avoid them. Okay, before I go out there, and that's a little trick, if you stand right in the doorway, the lights in there don't turn on and you're not able to be seen. So now, I'm going to come down here. Where's that lever at? And that extends the drawbridge up above. Yeah, nothing in there. I'm gonna wait for him to pass by over there. Ah, you're both over here, huh? And now there's a couple of them up there that might spot me here. Or one might spot me from there. Now we are over here in the area for the fire talisman. Careful, don't want to fall. Do not want to fall to that lava. I think that would hurt quite a bit. There's this little thing here, but I don't think there's anything out there ever. Once again, there may be on different difficulties. There might be extra arrows or something out there. But expert, they kind of remove the helpful stuff. They remove a lot of the helpful stuff. They give you what you need, and that's about it. I get 3 more rope arrows. I think there were 5 fire arrows. Here's the other medallion I need. So now I have the keeper medallions. Now all I need is the Talisman of Fire, and I need to leave. Another journal here. Devon decided to separate the 2 talismans, but I argue that it may not be the most wise thing to do. Nevertheless, not more than a few hours ago, Shanti led a group back the way we came to examine an area we passed by. She was more quiet than usual, but accepted the task. With them, they took the Talisman of Water. We could bear it no longer. If the heat of burning rock around us were not enough, the Talisman of Fire was nearly untouchable. We had just come upon a tall and sturdy tower, and it was agreed upon that we should deposit the talisman there. The staircase to the top floor had collapsed some time ago, which made ascension difficult. Eric had pointed out the ledge circling the tower, suggesting that one of us place the talisman out there. I laughed at his comment uncaringly. This disturbs me. I think that's what that said. Yeah, this disturbs me. Devon decided to separate the 2 talismans, but I argue that it... Oh, wait, what? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Tomorrow we shall head back the way we came. I assume Shanty and her company had little trouble finding a suitable spot for the Talisman of Water, but I cannot keep myself from wondering why the burning elementals stood at bay as we passed. Will they still, now that we no longer carry the Talisman of Fire?
Creepy.
And I believe that is Cthulhu, or however the hell you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a statue of Cthulhu. The wings, the weird squid type face and all that. Carefully not to touch the lava. We've got 2 silver ores in here. Ooh, that was close. And I want to jump up here. Take my rope arrow back. And we've got a diamond and a couple of fire arrows. Now we have to go by this creepy statue. Careful not to jump into the lava. And once again, we have to be careful for lava. Okay, come on. We gotta be careful for lava. Jump across. And we've got more fire elementals out here. And the thing about these fire elementals is it takes like a split second of them seeing you for them to start attacking you. So you have to be very careful. And we've got a couple of them down in the lava down there, but I don't plan on going over there, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Now, once I grab the fire talisman up at the top of this tower, we're gonna run into some more of those. So we've got a papyrus here, a golden cup here, and 3205. We've got all the loot. We've got a scroll here. Fire rains upon us from the sky. At the temple of Nilla, 4 hallowed geldings were offered to appease the acrimonious earth. The sanguine overture has done nothing to pacify her. And here's the stairs that are collapsed. And I think I might have missed a scroll somewhere. I'm not sure. Because I seem to remember there being one somewhere that mentioned something about how one of the people... I'll make sure it's not up here first, but I believe I missed one somewhere. And if I missed it, I apologize. I apologize if I miss anything in here, but it's kinda difficult to make sure I get everything sometimes. Ooh, that was close. I almost walked right back out the edge. But this is empty. This is empty. Yeah, I missed it somewhere. There's the fire talisman. Yes, I apologize. I missed one somewhere, I believe. Let me double check that it's not here somewhere, that I didn't pick it up. Yeah, I didn't pick it up. I missed one somewhere. But it mentioned something about someone, I believe, I can't even remember, something about somebody didn't believe what the one person was saying about that the Earth was upset about that one guy dying. They didn't believe it was that. They thought it was actually a catastrophe, and apparently there was a catastrophe that caused the whole place to collapse. So I apologize that I missed it, but I don't even know where I will look to find it. Now we've got a couple of fire elementals roaming around out here now. That was close. I think that one had spotted me. And here comes the other one. Now we can see the one over there. But there's fire elementals all over the place now. That one appears to be either stuck or just kind of sits in place there. I'm going to take a bit of damage. Oh, I guess I don't take damage there. Yeah, I missed a scroll somewhere. I apologize for that. But I wouldn't even know where to look, where to begin looking to find it, so I guess I'm just going to have to go without that one. And this episode's just going to be a little bit longer, rather than cut it into a very short episode for the last one. I'm just going to make this one just a tad bit longer, because now I just have to get back out, and that won't take long. Unless, was that scroll down here somewhere? Nope. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find that other scroll. I could go and search the whole place for it, but that would take forever. And I don't really want to take a whole lot of time to try and find something that's not really that important to the story. It's mainly just lore telling you what happened to this place, pretty much. But yeah, as you see, I wouldn't have been able to jump back across there. It's not over here, is it? No. Hello, Mr. Craymen. And I screwed up. I screwed up. I didn't go far enough. There we go. That scroll isn't up here, is it? Nope. Time to get out of here. Now we've got another fire elemental over here. And I didn't. Now. We've got another fire elemental over here. I'm getting used to the aim with the bow again. It's not that difficult, it's just I'm not really used to it. I'm gonna quick save so I don't screw up. And hopefully I won't make the mistake that I've made in the past, or just as I got killed by something, rather than hitting the quick load, I hit the quick save. So then my save was right as I was dead. And that does you absolutely no good. There's a fire elemental right over here. Come on. Eh, Mr. spotted me. No, there may be one more fire elemental, I'm not sure. But I believe I just have to escape. No, I think there is another fire elemental out there. I think there is one more out here. There he is. It, whatever. Hey, what do you know? I got it before it shot fireballs at me. But yeah, I missed that scroll somewhere, so not that big of a deal, but does kind of suck. And I'm almost out of the area now, so there's no sense in cutting the episode. Oh yeah, one more fire elemental out here. Gotcha. And see, this shows that it's the library. Come on, let's get in here. Now, I've got to climb back out the way I came in. And this is going to be about 40 minutes, this episode, but rather than have another 2 30-minute and then a 10-minute video like I've done in the past, I think I'll just leave it. Because once I step out here, I'm out of the place and I beat the mission. So, let's check the stats. Got all the loot. It only took me about an hour. Killed 24 enemies. But when the missions tell you that you can't kill... When it says don't kill anyone, it doesn't mean like the bricks or the spiders or the fire elementals, things like that. So, I think I did pretty good. So, time to save. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.